camera's like a magnifier.
Yes.
Hi, babies.
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
They look like 3 times the size. Okay.
Can you just close that door on you? Thanks. Go ahead in.
Hi, babies. Hi.
Oh my goodness.
Should I sit? You want to sit here and then you come here? Oh my god.
She's just rolling over for you.
Hi.
Hey, sweeties. What is a Shaka?
That's Shaka.
Yeah, and this is
Tetley.
Oh, hi, bud.
Yes, you guys are so sleepy. You might want to bring the carrier over here because they tend to be really curious about the carrier and they might just hang out over there the whole time. Maybe just bring it here in the middle of the room. Anything new, they're like, what is that? Yeah, perfect.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Yes,
My heart
Tetley's
can't
right
take
behind you. Shaka's back here.
Hi.
That's your mama.
Hi, honey. She's purring.
You're so much smaller than I thought. Shoes?
That's why I said you're not ready.
No.
She's like, they're gonna be too big when we get them. I'm like, no, they're very because we got this.
Uh-huh.
And when we got it, we were like, oh my gosh, that's so small.
Yeah.
Like in real life. I was like, yeah, and look at them next to it. Like,
Yeah.
hi.
Yeah, there were a couple of people who were talking about, hi baby, talking about getting that for their adult cats. I'm like, I don't think you want that for your adult cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we saw it, we were like, wait, what? Something's not adding
That's
up
so
here.
great that you got that because they love that thing.
That's why we got it, yeah.
And we have, I think we already have this toy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And a whole basket of toys.
Did you guys watch the suitcase packing? Yeah, so you guys saw all the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So generous of people.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you're Tita, right?
That's Tita.
Yeah.
Hey, you like my pants string? Isn't that fun? Little Maui.
Hey, sweetheart.
You guys are so quiet in here. They're actually they're not too chatty. The only one I hear talk a lot is Hula. But the other ones are actually pretty quiet. Even in the car and stuff, like they're not,
Okay.
they don't
Yeah,
really cry. And
Sometimes I
stuff.
hear like a little squeak or something. I'm like, oh, who's doing that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't get too close to me, I'll take you too.
We kept
We're like,
saying,
Hula's not adopted yet. I'm like, we can't take 3.
if the money was not an issue, you'd be going to
Yeah.
the
I
restaurant.
know.
Hi, Shaka.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, honey.
She's so sweet.
What do you smell?
Now, I forget, did you guys decide on names yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
You want to tell them?
You want to tell what? Her?
So, Tetley is going to be Dolly Parton. And the ending is the same, Tetley Dolly.
Okay.
So,
Uh-huh.
it won't be too
She's a
strange for
little
her.
diva.
And then Shaka.
Is Olivia Benson.
I love it.
So it'll be like Dolly and Liv.
Two of our
Uh-huh.
favorite
Got it.
ladies.
That's fantastic.
And she's always kind of just like watching. She's like a detective.
That's great.
Hey, who? Hey, little girl. Oh, her
That's
colors
unique.
are
I don't
so
remember anybody recently naming their kittens after like actual people.
cool. Oh yeah, because we're like going back and forth. As soon as we even like thought about like before we even put the application in, or as we were like coming up with names.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
we
all
had
we
so
talked
many
about.
different
Yeah.
variations, but those were the ones.
And we
that
realized
seemed to
like,
fit.
yeah, just be funny.
Hi. I've been watching you for weeks now. Hi.
Yeah, see, they just love these carriers. They just love to like play on them and chew on them and climb on them.
So fun.
Good.
Yeah, they don't associate it with anything bad yet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, the vet is not a scary place for them right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think it was Poi. She was like climbing on top of it. I think I remember doing her adoption. So cute.
My pants are not.
it's boy.
You can play with them. That's the way you chew it up and swallow it.
And are you guys making an Instagram or not?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just made their email address so I can make an Instagram.
Oh,
we just
sweet.
have to decide on a
I mean,
Instagram handle.
Okay,
But we'll put it in
awesome.
the chat as soon as.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think all of them so far have Instagram accounts, so that's really neat
Yeah.
that you get to watch each other and like
Absolutely.
Oh,
see all the
absolutely.
siblings.
Yeah, they seem to be doing good.
Yeah,
No, it'll be fun because it's just like it'll be like a scrapbook for them.
yeah.
Hey, Tina.
Oh, I know. Fun.
You brought the best pants in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those squeals.
Yeah.
They're plain squeals.
No, it's gonna be so good because our cats before had like a 10-year age gap, and I've always had age gap cats,
Uh-huh.
and I've always said like I want a pair.
Yeah.
So then like when they do play, one's not like if you touch me,
Yes.
then I'm
Yes.
going to scratch your face.
Yes. Yeah, siblings always end up, you know, playing the same activity levels, energy levels.
Yeah, and they're
all
like
of that.
basically siblings at this
Yeah,
point, you know.
exactly.
Actually, I
They
feel.
probably
Yeah,
don't know any
Matcha. I
different.
don't know if you saw Matcha and Kiki. Their Instagram has been like this. She said the second they were driving home, they were like best friends already.
Yeah, well, because it's like that's the one thing they'll know in
Yeah,
a weird environment.
Exactly.
That's
yeah.
why I was like, and I love how they've been together for like at least a week and a half
Yeah.
or so. No. Oh, Trish.
I know. She knows. She knows.
A little flash forward to your home life here.
Pretty much. Yeah, so we did want to ask about like, because we have a room all set up for them. Like, how long do we have them in that room until we integrate them into the rest of the house? I mean, it is just the two of us, no other pets, and it's a 2-bedroom apartment. So
Okay. Yeah, I usually say to start them off in that room with the door closed just so that they know where all the food and litter is.
right.
You know, just for even just a couple hours, like 2-3 hours.
Okay.
And then if they seem comfortable, like they're not nervous, they're walking around the room, they seem comfortable, just open the door and let them leave on their own.
Yeah, like they lead the way. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
But there's no restrictions as far as like stairs or anything like that. You know, they haven't done stairs before, but they would be
They
fine.
don't even
to-
know what they are.
Yeah.
Besides going in the
Oh,
carrier.
God.
Yeah.
But they'd be fine, you know, in the rest of your apartment.
Yeah, and obviously
Yeah.
we'd be watching.
I'm a helicopter parent.
Yeah, but they don't need to stay in one room for long.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, we can just.
Yeah, I
close
mean, we
the
have
door
like
to,
the
like,
playpen
certain
and
rooms.
everything because she'll be home. Like if she needs to like take a shower or
work from
something.
home,
Like,
so.
we got all these things.
Your new babies.
Yeah.
You're gonna be my new emotional support.
I
Yeah.
think she already is.
She knows that you've been watching her.
Yeah.
The last T to be adopted.
I know.
I can't believe it.
Now, did you guys watch when she was at Chima's?
No.
Okay.
So I looked back at the album and
Uh-huh.
saw like videos and pictures. Is that where that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That first, I think they came here when they were maybe 6 weeks. 6 or 7, no, 7 weeks. They were here when they.
Okay.
But before that, they were at my mom's house. We call her Jima.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where they were raised from day one.
Oh,
So she spent a lot of time with them,
Oh.
and then we wanted them to be exposed to snugglers and stuff, so we brought
Yeah.
them here. So they kind of have the T's got the best of both worlds, where they had like a lot of one-on-one attention throughout the day, so they're like super snuggly.
Makes sense.
They just want to be around you all the time,
Oh.
but then also, you know, like not shy with strangers, obviously.
Oh. Yeah, I must have started watching right when they like moved in here.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, I just happened to come across it. I was following like local rescues on Instagram, and then yours kept popping up. I was like, "What's this?" And I was like immediately drawn. I'm like, "It's an hour away." Like, but then I started like chatting, you know,
Yeah.
in the thing, and I was like, "Yeah."
And then you saw that Tetley didn't have a home.
I was like, "I can't. This was meant to be."
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And we kept saying like, "We'll know when it's time for us to
Yeah.
get new babies."
And like I always, like, it's kind of like we got to know them a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just like that's good because like sometimes you just don't have enough time to know if like it'll be the right. If you just you know.
That's why we always do, like I tell people, you get to know them better watching them on the live stream than if you were just to come meet them for like 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
Because who knows, like they might be sleepy during that time and they don't want to pay attention to you. Or maybe they're just totally wacko in that moment and they're going to just be running around the room crazy.
Right. You're like, well, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like their natural habitat,
Yeah.
so you get to see them.
Yeah, you get to see how they interact with all the snugglers and
And when they're comfortable.
Yeah. You're being bombarded both sides.
I'm not.
It's the best.
Shaka's ready to go
I
home.
know.
She said, "Are we going home yet? I heard there's lots of beds."
So many comfy
Your
things.
face looks so sleepy. She's just staring at the bed. I want to get in there.
And Shoots, you're doing so good.
You're a good guy.
He gets his next recheck tomorrow.
You're a good guy.
What do you guys think? What's this new thing? Looks familiar. I know you've seen a couple of these so far. Okay, Hula.
Who's like, I'll open it.
Oh my god.
She seems really busy right now. She's got a lot going on. Meanwhile, your two are just like, can we go home and take a nap?
That's the vibe I'm on.
You guys just came back from vacation?
So we actually decided not to go
Okay.
to vacation.
Yeah.
That's why we could come a little earlier.
Got it.
So we initially took off this week because we were going to go to Rehoboth. But then with like the onset of the adoption and everything,
And the weather looked kind of bad, so.
we just decided to do like a staycation, which has been great. You know,
Yeah.
we've been able to do things that we're not usually able to do.
Never been fun to do.
Really prepare the house, like, so
Yeah.
we were definitely nesting the past couple days.
Now, do you have a couple more days off to be with the kittens? or-
Yeah, so that's why. So we get them went today, and then I don't go back till Saturday, and she doesn't go back till Monday.
Oh,
So
perfect.
yeah, and she works from home, which is even better. So
Yeah.
Yeah, my office is where they're gonna be hanging out for the beginning.
Yeah.
So.
That's perfect.
yeah. So then like, but you work during the day, and I work at night. So not conducive for us spending time together. But those cats will at least
They'll always
They'll always
have.
have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, baby?
Well, you really want in, don't you?
She knows that's a game.
She's like, I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah. All right, babes. You want to get packed up?
Yeah.
Headed home?
She jumped for it.
She said, yes.
She's ready. Oh, I knew Shaka was on my vibe. When I read her profile, I was like,
That's
I'm
my
like,
girl.
yeah, we're just sleepy cuddlers, right, baby?
All right, let's do close-up goodbyes. And then, Shaka, you can go into your nice comfy bed in there. If you want to open that up. And then I'll hand her to you after. Oops, sorry. That's too close up. Goodbye. Say bye, Shaka. There you go.
Who's trying to?
Yeah. Say bye-bye, everybody.
You want her? Oh no, Hula!
She's like, take me to. Hula, don't tempt me.
Look at that comfy.
Oh yeah.
It's like Princess and the Pea. Such a high mattress.
And we'll have to
All right,
disturb this baby.
There's not even know how to lift you up. You're so tiny.
So many new laps.
Thanks.
Gosh, I don't remember Gus being that little.
I know.
All right.
And he was even younger.
I know. He was like, hi, Sissy.
I know. He was.
Say
Oh!
bye-bye. Bye-bye, Tetley. So sleepy.
You're doing good, Shaka.
Good job. Good job. All right. Oh, Hula.
Look, stretchy pants.
Okay, go in there with your new sister.
You guys ready to go on an adventure? Yeah.
It's like an hour drive.
Yeah, they'll probably sleep the whole time.
Yeah, you guys look super sleepy.
All
Oh my goodness. All right, babies. You guys will all have your day soon.
Yep.
Yes, for sure.
Your day's coming. Don't worry. You are enough.
Want to say bye to your family?
Say bye, guys.
Like, we don't care. We're out of here. All right.
Cool. All right. Bye, kitties.
And then number 4.
I know. From 12
Here, you
to
grab the
4 now.
carrier.
I know the couple days where there was like 12 or
Yes.
there was 10 of them in here.
It was
I was
chaos.
Like, whoa.
I've had some adopters show up with like 2 giant carriers.